Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Grounded up the first baseline.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Travis Shaw. Over the last 10 games, he's driven in only 3 runs. That's not the kind of production you expect from a guy hitting in the middle of the order. He's had some opportunities. He just hasn't cashed in.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So coming to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And the runner back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. And it's 1-1. Bichette leads off first with 1 away. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Fisher's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the American League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play, and I hope he puts on a show today.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
So 1-1. Oh, Stanton with a big swing at that one, but he got there a little too quickly, and this is going to hook foul. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Bichette. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has 9 base hits in 32 at-bats. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Yeah, Matt, this has been one of those up and down season, and more downs than ups. And this is one of those, it's hard to explain. You look at his repertoire of pitches, it says, hey, this guy should be pitching a lot better than he is. He's had a really difficult time this year missing the barrels of bats. That's why the ERA is high, and that's why he hasn't been as consistent as he's been in the past.
A veteran of the league, Tanaka hasn't quite been able to put the pieces together this year.
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
3-2 now. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Now to the plate, Kevin Biggio, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. You can kiss it goodbye. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 17 for him on the season, as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
So striding forward now, Rowdy Tellez, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games, and that's through for a hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Tellez aboard here at first with nobody out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2. Tanaka has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they called today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 11 home runs and 31 RBIs. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Now batting.
Now in the box, number 13, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here. And here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
First pitch on its way. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2. Sanchez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. In there at the knees, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
That's good stuff.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Ryu comes set. 0-2 on its way. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-2's the count.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 1-1 misses off the plate.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Count remains full. Guerrero leads off second with nobody out. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
The left fielder.
Ready to take his hacks again, Kevin Biggio, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
1-0.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
1-1 to count. The set and the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
That's the ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So 1 away in the
Number
Toronto
44.
third. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting.
So 2 on with 2 away, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First offering on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Hicks is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading
right
towards
fielder.
the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Gardner. In to score, the runner from third. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
So close yet so far away. 2 outs, but back-to-back hits. This one a triple, and 3 runs have now been chased home. We'll see if the defense can make a play and get them out of this nightmare.
Randall Delgado is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Danny Jansen will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Well hit deep down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Bounce towards the second baseman. Shaw gloves it, and there's one down now.
Now batting, second baseman.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bouncer up the middle. To his left, Bichette. And there are two away now.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Count now a ball and a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Too low, 1-0. Andujar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. The Yanks leave 1. They trail 6-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Number 13 is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. A high fastball is in there.
1-2 is the count.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, Bo Bichette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Outside.
Here now the 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to left, number 26 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
In now, Travis Shaw breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Torres waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jays add one more on the. Digging in now, Torres. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
That's the ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
2-2.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Standing in now, Luke Voit. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 1.
Yeah.
3 and 2.
We got a full count.
Ryu gets the sign, on his way with the 3-2. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. So a runner at first with 2 away, 31. And that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer
Now
job.
Number 90.
Into the box, Estrada, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 7-1. In now, Kevin Biggio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Torres has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Stanton is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Teoscar Hernandez. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we take a look at the Toronto leaderboard, he currently sits 5th best in that category. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. From the belt, the pitch started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hernandez is off at first with 2 away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Swing and a miss for strike 1. We were expecting a pitcher's duel today, but this one's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far.
Yeah, Dan, here's what you fall into, though. If you're going to be a finesse pitcher, you can't lead balls over the heart of the plate or they do not come back. A lot of guys stepping in the batter's box right now with a ton of confidence.
No doubt about it, Debra. We've seen one pitcher on point, one guy not on point, and the guy that's not been, he's having a rough go of it this afternoon.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, one away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Fisher's in pursuit. It's in there, though, a base hit. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch.
That's ball.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Runner at second here with 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Zero.
2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time.
That's a ball.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Shaw has it, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes 1. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The first baseman.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ryu comes set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Looking to leave him loaded. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Danny Jansen. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out.
Now batting, the designated
One
hitter.
out now in the Toronto sixth inning. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. One and one the count now. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Soft liner to the right side. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting,
Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette.
Bichette.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Bichette stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Up high. 2-1 now. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Travis Shaw would be next. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. And now the Toronto #4 hitter, Travis Shaw. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2 men are on with 2 men out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Stanton has a read on it, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Andrew Chafin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 40, Andrew Chafin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Shaw fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 90.
Now at the plate, Estrada. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
0-1.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The center fielder, number 11.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Chad Green is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the New York Yankees.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio. And the pitch.
Green.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton is under this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
The batter.
Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A ball and a strike now. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
2-1.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
HOF Hernandez.
Stepping in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. Now at the plate, Derek Fisher. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. From the stretch. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at 3rd as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
With the infield back and a runner at 3rd, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball well outside.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And he will score from 3rd. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
But good hands over there at 1st, and that becomes out number 2. Jonathan Holder enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching for the New York
Bo Bichette will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Fisher, the runner at 3rd. Jansen on at 2nd with 2 down.